Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And an alley to run. And he's hard line. That's now a second interception in his mid.
All the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? And any
to the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the shotgun, Wilson. Incomplete over the middle, Safarian Jenkins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Here's McKissick. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Yeah, absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it? But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position, now facing 3rd down. Here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks are running away with this one. Myers connects on the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the 2nd. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Ryan now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
Hey, Charlie. Mike 50, huh? You're not ready. You're not ready. Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. Hey, 59, ready. Mike 50. 25
from the gun, Ryan. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Julio Jones once again the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready, ready. 50. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Hey, South. Mike 50, Mike 50. Here we go. Hey, Haywood. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Go! Ready, set!
Throwing again. Ryan. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Operating from the gun, Ryan. He's going to wind. That's caught at the 25. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Third quarter starts with a run by Freeman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. From the gun, Ryan, man open, that's Calvin Ridley. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Situation, let's go. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Bravo.
Hey, South. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
11.
2. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
To throw again, Ryan. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Now, look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in the cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
Here's Ryan to throw. Letting one go deep. And it will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27.
Falcons 14.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Penny. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
380.
Mike 59. 9.
18.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson, he'll find Metcalf. The 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 52 yards. And this Seahawks offense continues to pour it on. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back. The end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Operating from the gun, Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Zoo.
Hey, 50. 50's the mic. 50's the mic.
Ryan. Over the middle to Smith. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 53 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Got it. Like 25.
Right there, 54 Mike. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Geis, they'll try to run it. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Darius Geis, the year. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27.
Seahawks 48. Falcons 21.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
At the 29-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Touch 50, touch 50.
Now it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
Mike.
280.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
19.
Mike, check, 59.
Now it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And finding the tight end Hooper. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Ryan now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Let's go, D.
On 2nd and 7, Ryan. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Ezekiel Ansah in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Let's go, Mike 50. Mike 50. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Wait. Mike 50.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Watch the curls. Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
From the gun, Ryan trying to lay one up deep. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Now punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory.
Mike's 59.
Watch through there.
To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Alert, alert. 3 down.
Wilson leaves this one with Penny. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd down and 12. Now Wilson. Throwing left side, it's complete. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, 96 yards. And the Seahawks are running away with this one. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 13. Operating from the gun, Ryan. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Now Ryan on 1st down. Complete to Jones. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Ryan. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's 3rd and short.
Right there, 54 Mike. Hey, check. Oh, Mike's 54.
Ryan will throw again. And it's complete. Hooper. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. On 1st down, Ryan. And a grab over the middle by Stocker. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. From midfield now, here's Ryan. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Again, Ryan. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. On 1st down, this is Geis. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
It's 59, Mike the 59.
They begin with a run by Penny. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. out of downs. It's 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Penny. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
And the Seahawks, first down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Get ready.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And they'll run it again with Penny. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. 25 yards the pickup there and also a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
All day, defense, all day, all day.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.